Welcome to the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club. Every gift matters every year. Join the Maroon Club today. And our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Mike McGarvey is with Mike Joseph on the side.
Thanks, Gary. Here with Coach Mike McGarvey. Coach, a nice win. What did you like tonight about the way you played?
Yeah, well, first I think Dickinson is going to be pretty good. I've known Coach Soretti for a long time. He's a great coach, and he's got a nice team, a young team, with a couple veterans that I think is going to be really good in the Centennial Conference. And they've got some good size, and they put us in some positions in the first half where they used their speed, and they cut us, and they moved us around in the 5-out, which I thought was very effective. I really liked our team's resilience, though. I think we settled into the game a little bit. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things as a coach you get worried about because we had home opener in a big environment against St. Joseph's, and I thought we played pretty well. And then to come out for our home opener, you wanted to replicate that type of energy, and I think we got that back through the game. I don't think we started that way, but we got that back, which I'm proud of.
And you had, I think, some guys step up. Obviously, Andrew found his rhythm. Caleb found his rhythm. A lot of guys on your team seem to play with energy and passion, and that's what you love about these young freshmen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I think we've got some talent at every position. I think we've got some veteran leadership, and especially with Phillips, Butler, and Pettit. So I think we've got a nice combination, and we're still trying to get used to like what the substitution patterns might look like on a nightly basis. Right. But I like how it's coming together.
Think too early to talk about Texas. Going to be a great trip.
Yeah, well, we can close the chapter here on this Dickinson game in our home opener and think about Texas for the bicentennial year to travel a little bit and celebrate Lafayette College all over the country and beyond is really special. So
First of many, Mike. First of many.
No doubt.
Appreciate it. Let's bring in Caleb. Got to bring in Caleb Williams, our Coca-Cola player of the game. Great job, man. Unbelievable. 16-4. It took a while till you found your rhythm, but then the shots started falling. And again, with this young team, is it hard to find that rhythm real early in the game?
No, sir. We just started off slow. Yeah. Monday night, we started off fast and quick, and we was ready to go. It was just the game. We just took them lightly, especially me. But we're going to come back harder. It's Saturday. We play Texas, so.
You got to be. I see the smile on your face. You got to be looking forward to that. This is a team that caused some problems early, but you guys found your rhythm, and they sped it up a little bit on you. They cut you a little bit 5-out type stuff that you guys maybe didn't expect. What does this team need to get better at? Just stacking bricks and getting better every day, right?
Yeah, just taking one day at a time. We a young team, so like we just got to worry about the small things. Small things going to lead to the big things, and that's the championship. That's what we want to do.
Exactly.
So all we got to do is take it day by day, and we going to win.
Can I call you an elder classman on this team? I mean, there aren't any. I mean, besides Ryan, you got one senior. Yeah. You're like a vet on this team, right?
I'm just a leader. I'm just here to play basketball. I'm here to win games. I'm just here for my teammates. Whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do it.
You show that all night. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Good luck on Saturday, okay? All right, guys, back to you.
All right, Mike. That young man has an electric personality, doesn't he? He's coming over to give us a little fist bump. Good game again by Caleb. 16 points, 15 for Andrew Phillips. Good ball game. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights, and we'll give you some of the stats, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, you know, Gary, I think folks had a glimpse of what is to come this year. It was a feisty Dickinson group. They run good stuff. They'll challenge you to play defense. Andrew Phillips knocks down a 3 there. But, you know, you watch the intensity defensively, and I think that's where Lafayette got the most out of what they did tonight. Being able to guard a team like Dickinson that's a little smaller. They're kind of quick. They do good things. But really, it was a lot of fun watching guys like Caleb Williams. Ended up with 16 points tonight, but just the energy he brings. And, again, you saw some of Lafayette's youth, their length and their quickness and their ability to get up and down the floor. It bodes well for the future of this team. There is Mr. Cosby, the young man whose uncle played here years ago, showing his form. Of course, Andrew Phillips, probably Lafayette's best three-point shooter, although we saw some promising play on the perimeter from guys like Kai Murdoch and Christian Humphrey. And there you saw a couple of highlights of Ryan Pettit doing what Ryan Pettit does. Again, Caleb Williams around the basket, so tough and always having fun. And then, of course, Fayemi. Just a dynamite player to watch. Dynamic and athletic. Here's Luke Azanaro. I'm sorry, Joe's his dad. Excuse me. And then Luke on the finish inside.
Yeah, Luke has an arrow with his first 4 points as a Leopard. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. As you see, Lafayette's defense very good when you hold Dickinson to just 28% shooting the basketball. Lafayette at 40, that's a good number. 3-point field goals, not so great at 31%. But you know what? They went to the foul line tonight, and they made 16 of 22. So they shot 73% from the line, 31% from beyond the arc, and 40% from the field. Double-figure scorers, Andrew Phillips with 15, and Caleb Williams with 16 in the ball game.
27 turnovers forced by the Leopards. Mike's going to be happy with the defensive effort. And once again, it's just going to be the kind of game that you want to travel with. They got a win under their belt. They played well down at St. Joe's. Really looking forward to seeing how this season unfolds, Gary.
Well, it'll be Texas on Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock ball game. It is on ESPN+, so give that one a look. But don't get there too early. We've got a football game that's very important right here at Fisher Stadium. 12:30 Saturday afternoon, Colgate takes on Lafayette. A huge game for the Leopards as they're undefeated and tied for first place with, of all people, Lehigh. And that game is too right around the corner. That's it for tonight. My thanks, of course, to John Sabino and his entire crew, to John Leone, my buddy, and, of course, Mike Joseph. We thank all of you for spending time with us. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.